quickly with only 3 people. Corky's not really spamming his abilities to get his Sheen procs, but there it is. Finally taking out that Fink ward. And we have a 12k gold lead now for blue team. Blue team needs to just send Shen off by himself so we can teleport onto Corky, and then everyone else push mid, but that's not what's happening. Amumu really, I think, needs to be saving his ult for higher priority targets. Like, he keeps just getting tanks or Thresh on it, so. In the meantime, Corky's taking an inhib and still pushing. Now, Red has to make a decision. Do we go and stop Corky, or do we just keep shoving in this 5-on-3? Which I would have been okay with the shoving 5-on-3, but it's a risk. But you know, you gotta kind of take risks when you're down like this. Nice escape by Corky. Excellent escape there. Now he does not really have to be afraid. The Amumu ult is down. The Zed ult is down. I guess Rumble does have his ult, but if Corky got caught out there, he's in the front. But if he had stayed back, they could really do so much without either of those ults down. Purple has a huge wave top. Looks like Corky's gonna go clear it. Corky's doing so much split pushing. I think he's just trying to get farmed up even more. He's so far ahead though. Hopefully he pulls out a like a high damage item next. A BF sword, maybe Infinity Edge or something. We'll see. This white trying to steal some CS. I think it did. I think it just stole a CS from Corky. That's hilarious. But yeah, 12k gold lead now. This is okay. A lot of solo queue games are lost when teams have an advantage and don't push it. I mean, on the other side, you can have a small advantage and try and push it and then overextend yourselves, but a lot of solo queue games are lost by not pushing advantages that you have. I really like group and force things to happen. Again, Amumu just using his ult on one person. It's not my favorite, but he is getting picks off of it, but an ult like that can be used for more. Jace really scary now. 14, 6, and 3. His Mirror Mana is finished. His Bloodthirster is finished, and he went for Black Cleaver. We talked about this last time. Haber plays a lot of Jace, and he definitely says you should go for Yumu's over. If you are going to finish the Brutalizer that early, get Yumu's. But I think it's supposed to be Brutalizer, then Last Whisper, and then you can finish. Whoa. Zed had a nice escape. I mean, he didn't end up making it away, but he was jumping around a lot. That was pretty good awareness of where his shadows are until the end, but he didn't really have a choice, I think. Jace should be able to finish this off with a... Ooh, he doesn't get quite the angle on the gate that he needed, but... Thresh, you can... Oh, okay. Using his lantern to pick up some souls and pull in Udyr. And this should be an inhibitor. Now I really, really, really want to see a grouped... I know Udyr's not like the best team fighter, he's more of a split pusher, but I would really like to see a grouped blue team with just Shen in the other lane pushing so that he can ult. Like if everyone just went top right now with Corky, that would have been awesome. And then Shen could have stayed bot. If they go to Shen, maybe they kill him, but maybe he can get away, and you guys get... Either way, they're down there so you can take a tower. If they don't go to Shen, they come to you. Shen can push, maybe you can eventually engage and allow Shen to ult in. Either way, you're ahead. Split pushing is such a good option when you're ahead, especially when you have someone like Shen who can join the fight on the other side of the map. Okay, so Amumu grabs a Frozen Heart, which is really good against some with an auto attacker like Udyr who's getting in there, and even Jace. It's not that important against Corki since Corki doesn't. I mean, he auto attacks, but he weaves it in and out of spells mostly. It certainly helps against Corki. It's a good item against Corki, but it's not like it's more effective against people who get in and auto attack a lot, like Udyr. Nice ult there by Rumble. Put a ton of damage down and slowed, but it's just they're so far ahead at this point. Only Amumu's gonna make it out of this, and they're gonna be able to. Looks like they're gonna go for another inhibitor. That's fine. Shin wants to push mid, but it's fine to go. Here it's like a place where okay, maybe we could push and win, but probably not because they're gonna be up in 25 seconds, and Amumu can defend okay against 3. I mean, he's not like some amazing champion at defending turrets, but against 3 on the double tower, he should, as a pretty tanky person, he should be able to defend okay. But even here, he's actually doing work against the combo here. But they are able to turn it around. That was away from a turret, so they needed to group. Like, you need to group and make things happen. If all 3 had gone there, they could have killed and maybe gotten a turret. They're now up about 17 or 16 and a half. So this is a huge advantage. Now they're taking turret. I mean, Dragon, that's good. Baron is a perfectly legitimate option at this point in the game. Corki's going to go back, and he has... I hope... Go back and buy Corki, please. He's got 2,500. He's going to be able to pick up a Last Whisperer. And then he's just sitting on everything but a defensive item. So he's huge. The whole team is huge. I mean, this is game at this point. There's really nothing purple can do except for like disconnect someone. I forget what it's called. Like if someone like has internet or issues or something, maybe they could win. But I mean, blue is so far ahead at this point. But purple is doing the right thing here, grouping, and they want to try and orchestrate a pick or something, but Karma gets caught out and he throws his ult down too far back. And that's going to be it for... Oh no, Shin isn't there. He does ult Corki, even though Corki's taking no damage at that point, but he wants to get into the fight. Corki's still going to be able to clean this up because it's Corki, and he's so fed. And they can win right here. If they just take the inhib, and they could win this right here. But they may just choose to do a second turret. I mean, a second inhib. And that's fine. They may have actually had trouble finishing. But they will get a double inhib. Now that you have double inhib, take Baron. Definitely take Baron now that you have 2 inhibs. Because the bot lane's going to be pushing, so they have to respond to that. Because when you have a side lane pushing, the other tower on the other Nexus tower is not able to hit in range as many minions, so your minions will destroy Nexus turrets on their own. So they have to respond to that, and then during that time, you just take Baron. So hopefully blue will group, get Baron, and then go top, and just clear out. Like, because if you go top, they either have to force a fight 5 vs 5, which you're ahead, so you'll win it, or they have to send someone to defend from the super minions. In that case, as soon as they do that, you have a 4-on-5 and you're ahead, easy tower dive into a victory. And yeah, this is 21,000 at this point, so. Boo, just do Baron. Do it. You're so strong. Shen has his ult, so he can teleport in when they come. That Rumble ult didn't put too much damage down on there. Again, it's something you want to combo with a Moo ult. But that wasn't an option since the Moo wasn't there. Okay, now they don't even need the Baron. They get the ace. Or Karma's alive, but that's a win. They already have super minions onto the turret, so or pushing in onto the turret. So it's gonna be yeah. And that's it. Alright, so that was a good game. Thanks for playing to everyone. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we can also get some new fresh blood, as a lot of people are graduating to silver. But we will see you again next week at 12 o'clock. Thank you for playing. And to those watching, for Haver and myself and the Trinity Force podcast, have a great day.